Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Paddock Show here at event number seven, Secret 7 at Whilton Mill. Ceol, Lynch, we have had 1 day of racing. We've got the E10s, we've got micro, mini, junior and senior Rotax. It's been a lovely summer's day, has it not?
That is right. It's absolutely glorious here today at Whilton Mill. We've got a brilliant weekend of racing ahead of us, but all right.
Hello, Strawberry. We're coming to Strawberry in a minute, but yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, as you were saying, I got distracted there by two men in green tops. I'm going to get distracted by another one as Marvellous Marv goes behind us. He's not wearing a silly hat though, so no point getting him on camera. There we go. As you were saying, Ceol.
No problem. Back to the Paddock Show. We're starting right here at Ultimate R.
Yes. Now, what better way to start a Paddock Show in Daventry by going to the Welsh team from Abergele in North Wales. Let's have a look at who we have got. We have got our Welshman. I wanted to come in here because Ben Hingley has just proposed to his better half, and I feel very old because I was commentating on Ben Hingley as a Mini-Max driver. However, we have a driver that used to be a Mini, he's now in Junior. He's called a Tiny Carter, although he's not that tiny anymore. Ellis Bell. How are you, Ellis?
I'm right, how are you?
I'm living the dream, living the dream. You've got very nice glasses on. Explain the glasses.
It's very hot outside and I'm not very used to this, and neither are my eyes, so these help protect me.
Ah, being from Scotland, you're not used to that big yellow thing in the sky called sun, is that right? Hello, Scotland, by the way. How to make friends and influence people.
Yeah, it's not really very hot up there, so...
We talked this year, Junior Rotax. It's... I'm trying to describe what the word is for it. There are some very, very, very good drivers in it that have returned, but this is a season where there's a lot of drivers who last year were mid-pack and now running at the front, yourself being one of them. You still can't quite get that podium yet.
Yeah, not quite yet. We've had a lot of very unlucky moments, like crashes in qualifying and different things, but I mean, it's coming now, especially after last weekend.
Now, remind us, how did today's race? You've had two heats. Tomorrow you've got a pre-final and the final. So how have the day's heats gone?
Well, starters, I got taken out in qualifying, went purple sector 1 and then got written off.
Okay.
So my heat 1 I went from 17th to 10th, and then my second heat just then I went from 17th to I think it was 4th or 5th.
Okay, so we're still in the mix.
Yeah, I think I'll be like 5th or something for my pre-final.
Now, a quick question about the circuit. It's notorious for its bumps. What is the grip? Are you going to show me something? You're going to show, ladies and gentlemen, the life of a karter. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. The fact that it's been so hot, the fact that there's been no rain, the track is, I'm assuming, about as rubbered in as it's ever been. What are conditions like on track?
It's very weird. Like yesterday when you put new tyre down, because of how hot it was really, really grippy, but today it's almost like you have to underdrive it a little bit. Like you can't use a lot of the brake because the minute the rear kind of steps out, you just slide through, and it's hard here because it's corner after corner. The tyre doesn't get time to reset, so if you slide going into the boot, then the whole way around you just slide in the whole way. Okay, well, good luck tomorrow, Ellis. Thank you very much. Very much. Right, Ceol Lynch is outside. Ceol, let's have a little look up at, I think we've got, here's Mr. Cooley, who made a very brief Paddock Show appearance earlier on. How are you, Matt? Jay Taylor, Finney Lines mechanic. What have you been doing today?
What have I been doing today? Sure,
yes.
We've been working. We've been going around the paddock, hearing from all sorts of drivers. One driver that we have heard from before we go into Strawberry here is our driver of the day. We're going to cut quickly to a chat that Andrew Mather had with him earlier on, and we'll see you in shortly.
Lenny Barton.
We're here with Lenny Barton. Lenny, let's go back to Kim Bolton, the last time the Rotax classes raced. Tell us a little bit about your weekend.
Yeah, really good weekend. Made 8 places in Super Heat. But yeah, good weekend. I
say that heat win that you got, that was one of your best drives of the whole season so far. Tell us what it was like racing it in that one, particularly because it was a really hot weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the tent, just keep cool, and in the race, just when you do the move, you've got to, when you do it, you've got to finish it, but yeah.
And racing with Strawberry as well, it's such a big team, isn't it? Have they been a big help to you this year?
Yeah, really big help.
And you are Vera Tools Driver of the Day. That's an award voted by the public as well. How does it feel that the public have chosen you as the Driver of the Day from that race?
Yeah, really happy. Never got Driver of the Day at like a national thing before, but yeah.
Who do you like to thank for this award?
The whole team, the whole Strawberry team, my manager Cal, and Horizon and D&D Carpentry.
Fantastic stuff. Well, I'll introduce Ceol in to present to you with the award. Lenny Barton, our Vera Tools Driver of the Day from Kimbolton.
Well, that was great to hear from Lenny Barton. Hang on a second. Jonesy, look at that. It's time for our... Oh, we've got a couple here. Oh, and he knows he's been done. This is Martin Jackson. And we've got a couple... Martin, how's it going? You've got a new driver in Micromax this week, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got Ralph Ewer. Didn't do 2 grand qualifying. Heat 1, we went from 14th to 6th. Heat 2, I think we finished 13th, but it starts as P8 tomorrow morning, so...
Now, last week at Kart Masters, you brought Sawyer Henderson from, you usually race Honda Cadet. As a team boss, how hard is it to get your head round the Rotax engine package?
Yeah, it is a lot more difficult. With the Hondas, you need to be able to keep the power up. You've got the power in the Micromax to get out the corners, and Sawyer done 2 test days and went there and showed that he could go out and drive with the pack, so...
Excellent. We'll let you go. There we go. That's our standard paddock show, and we'll allow Aaron Yeo, Sebastian Cho and Clark. Sebastian Cho and Clark, Aaron Yeo just going through here in what is only described as a Hyundai dung beetle. Oh, there he goes. He's off. I'll have a quick chat with you because Sebastian's done very well, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was all right. Second race wasn't particularly great, but the first race was good. Anyway, more importantly, did I win Mechanics Bingo last week or no?
You did win Kart Mechanic Bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Kart Mechanic Bingo, these were the winning items. Brightest colours, trainers, in the paddock, Aaron Yeo, Sebastian Cho and Clark doing very well, but the mechanic is the star of the show. Cheers, mates, all the best. We'll allow the rest of the car to go. Ceol Lynch, how about we introduce ourselves? Well, who have we got over there, first of all? Then we'll meet a global karting champion.
Thank you very much. We've got Jack West here today, right in the Strawberry awning. We're going to make this quick because Strawberry are not very happy they've had to turn their music off. So, how's your weekend going, Jack?
Not the best so far. It could be better, but it is what it is. It's racing at the end of the day.
So you've had qualifying and 2 heats today, not quite how you've wanted them to go. What are you changing into tomorrow? I know today's been a bit of a tester for all of you. It's been scorching.
Yeah, so we're just doing a couple of setup adjustments to it, just see if we can get some rear grip back into the thing. It's been a bit hard out there with how hot it is and all of that. Track's really fast, but I think tomorrow we should be sweet.
We heard from you pretty recently over in the championship, but championship-wise, do you think at this stage it seems to get a bit more intense?
Yeah, definitely. Now it's like the last 2 races, it's now going to be, everyone's going to be sending bad moves and stuff like that, so it's going to be a bit more intense.
Thank you very much. Best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
There is the seat getting changed over there on Jack West's kart. Henry?
Yes.
Where are we?
We are officially next to the United Kingdom's newest global karting champion. Albie Lapper, stand up by me. So last weekend, whilst most of the British karting family were at Kart Masters, PFI, yourself, your family and your mechanic Liam Wright were in Kristianstad, Sweden. Please tell us what happened in the last round of the CIK or FYA Academy for the seniors.
It went well. I won the final and the championship, so I think a good weekend at the track.
Yeah, not a bad weekend. Well, first of all, congratulations. So Albie Lapper officially is he was the UK's representative for the FIA Academy, and with the FIA Academy, it's equal equipment. And each ASN or Motorsport Federation select 1 driver to compete 3 rounds, and may the best driver win. Pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Talk about it. So now, Liam Wright, your mechanic, let's shuffle round here. Come on, Jonesy, let's shuffle around here. We're going to shuffle, 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 more shuffling. He's a very busy man at the moment, is Liam, but of course, without a mechanic, well, while Liam is working, Albie, talk about Liam, what he has meant to you since you have started working together. Year one was tough, but it's that bond between driver and mechanic that is so important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been really good. He helped calm me down a little bit in 2024.
You think?
Yeah, which has really helped. But yeah, it's been a great working with him.
And of course, number one, Andrew Mather and myself. So what have we got to say about Liam? While he's doing his drilling, what do you want to say? Thank you, Liam. While he can't respond.
It's been really good.
Excellent. Only really good. I'd say he's been global championship good. The first thing that myself and Andrew Mather both said when we saw that you'd won, we were announcing at the paddock, we looked at each other, you went, oh, I bet Nanny Barbara in Costa del Bromley is going off her dial. How, as a family, what did this mean to you?
I think it is really great to see that she was happy. Obviously, she's really interested in the whole karting thing, so to know that she was delighted with it was great.
Excellent, excellent. Hello, Nanny Barbara. How are you? Thank you very much. Well done, Albie Lapper.
Thank you.
Right, let's have a look outside, because that was a really good, positive news story to come out of Kartmasters. We do have some other news stories, but Ceol Lynch is with a driver. Ceol?
Thank you very much. Well, I'm definitely with a former driver. Let's walk towards KR while we chat to Spencer. Spencer, you are a former driver in your own right. However, this weekend you're here on the tours and coaching for Thomas Laidler in Mini. What's it like? We ask all you driver coaches and mechanics who have come into the sport, and then you retire and you we're in the way of many cars.
We are, yeah.
And you then go on to teach. What is that dynamic like?
It's slightly different, to be fair, in terms of it's almost not nice in a certain degree because you're not in control no more, which I know a lot of drivers like being in control. So, but no, it's good. Sometimes I prefer winning more than with them more than I did myself, because you get the enjoyment through them a bit more, and you have the proud sense behind them. But yeah, it's nice, to be fair. Yeah, it's good. It's different.
Do you get nervous for your own drivers then?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Mainly because I don't want it to fall apart. So, but yeah, a little bit nervous from time
Nervous
to time,
for how good of a job you've just done then?
No, it's more in the team than me. I just bolt it together.
All right. Well, how do you think? What's been the advice to Thomas so far this weekend here at Whilton?
Well, we tried getting a good quali and then we didn't. So, but then the racing bit was good. So overall, yeah, not too bad. We were just trying to get him to stay calm. It's his first British race. So yeah, but just stay calm and do the job.
Well, there you go. It's all in the racing. Thank you very much. You can get to your food now.
Cheers, thanks.
Henry, what have we got?
Well, now, some teams are now so oversubscribed with drivers, they don't need just one tent, they need two. KR Sport being one of the teams in question. Now on this side is the Mini and Junior, Maria Roberto. Do not walk away from the camera. Come. Here we go. So, as I was saying, that is the Mini and Micro side, and this is the big kart side. You're still in the Mini kart side, but not for much longer. How has this year been going for you?
It's been a pretty good year. I think it's been some big improvements from last year, and then just getting ready for junior at the end of the year.
That step up from Mini to Junior is the biggest in karting. It's the biggest jump, because that's where you go from the 950 chassis to the full-size chassis. And also it's much faster, but the speed, the speed, the grip levels, they tend to outweigh a driver's sort of maturation from child to young person to adult. Does that worry you? Because you are quite slight, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that hard. You know, I'm training 3 times a week in the gym, and I know people probably think it's going to be a lot harder, especially being a girl. But I think if you're determined and you'll train and stuff, I think it'll be fine.
Exactly. You will be absolutely fine. Of that I am certain, Maria. Now, it wasn't just Maria that was doing well in the last couple of weeks for KR Sport. The Vera Excellence Award went to Arthur Bowers' KR Sport mechanic, Joe Bleakley, and he caught up with Andrew Mather earlier.
We're here in the race centre with our Excellence Award winner from Kim Bolton, Arthur Bowers mechanic, Joe Bleakley. Joe, we've also seen you as a driver. What was the transition like for you into mechanicking?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the driving in the British Kart Championships, the little amount that I did. But yeah, the transition into mechanicing's been very good for me. I've been working with KR Sport for 6 years now, since being a driver. and I really enjoy my job and working with the future talents like Arthur. So, yeah, can't complain.
Like you said, we've seen you in this position for years now. Arthur is the youngest driver that you've worked with to date. What's it like kind of nurturing the talent right from the start?
Yeah, it's good. It requires sometimes a lot of patience and to build on his consistency and things like that, which comes with natural age and maturity. But his raw speed and natural talent's good enough for him to get there, definitely.
And it must be nice to get the recognition from the team here at Motorsport UK to win all these vehicles.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, thank you, whoever nominated me. I think I know who it is. I think it might have been Arthur's mum, and she knows I'm not, I think she's done a bit of a stitch up for me to be on the camera doing this. But yeah, I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We hope you two have a great weekend.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Hope so.
Well, that was a great interview from Joe, but Ceol Lynch has stolen my job. She's haranguing somebody in their car. Ceol, who are you haranguing?
Thank you very much. Now, the rule of this paddock show is that you can't go anywhere without being stopped in your tracks. We are here with driver coach for RCE. Talk us through how the weekend's going.
It's going very well. We've had some good results. We've also had some tough results. But the lucky point is we are not scoring points today. The points are going to come in tomorrow. So hopefully for a bit of a better day tomorrow.
Because you guys work with a lot of the younger drivers as well, what do the younger drivers make of a circuit like Whilton Mill? It's physical, it can be bumpy in places for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most used tracks, isn't it? There's a lot of testing available here. So it's very important to get kart fit at a track like this, because you're right, it's a very, unforgiving. You're getting in. It's a very unforgiving track, that's for sure. You're distracting me.
Well,
now this is a double interview.
Well,
Henry,
last time I
take
got
it
into
away.
Mercedes, the police weren't happy with me, so I thought at least now I'm allowed.
I'm sure we could do a take two.
No. This is absolutely fine. Sorry, Ceol, as you were saying.
Don't be silly, Henry. We'll do a double interview now.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Well, my last question for you was where you're heading and what you're going to eat tonight, because it looks like you're heading off early.
Yeah, we're going to go to a restaurant called Cartel in Northampton. It's a very good steak restaurant. So I'm going to go home now just to top up the funds. I need to go and get some more money.
It's lucky for some, isn't it, Henry?
Especially now he's got a dinner date for the evening. Before we let you go, one thing, and this is done from Mercedes, it's a bizarre thing. On August the 24th, Ollie West, young driver in Waterswift, he's organised a test day to raise money for Chris Lamar. It is £100 per kart, rolling 12-minute sessions, Bambinos, cadets, juniors and seniors. There's 20 places in each, so 80 places on the test day. If we fill that test day, all the profits go to the Chris Lamar GoFundMe. If we fill that on August the 24th, come down, we can raise an extra £7,000 for Chris Lamar, who is, of course, battling cancer. And you Ollie West is organising it, but you're closely involved.
Yeah, just helping him out. I mean, yeah, if anyone could come down on the 24th, like Henry said, it's important to fill that day. If we can fill it, then there is definitely a lot of money going to Chris.
Right, we're off for a steak dinner. Thanks for buying, Josh. Where's Ceol gone?
Where has she gone?
We don't know. I tell you what, right, this is going to be how to get out of a very low car and talk and look graceful and stylish at the same time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thanks, Josh. Here we go. Now, I know where Ceol Lynch has gone. Ceol Lynch is behind you.
Thank you very much, Henry. Off in the distance, we're doing a 2-question max with Kirsty Hockley, social media manager here in the paddock. Kirsty, we've not actually heard from you this year. How's your year going? How's it going so far?
Yeah, really good. Just busy. Back-to-back events. Yeah, busy.
These British weekends are always so intense in this heat. Do you feel it from each driver that you're working in, each team that you're working with each weekend, how it kind of gets more intense towards the end of the year?
Yeah, as the year progresses, it gets worse and worse, like with the tenseness. We're coming to the end of the season, so we're coming to the end of the season, so yeah, it becomes more tense between teams, drivers, even parents, mechanics. It becomes harder.
I'm going to push my luck with one more question now. But Kirsty, we see you in both halves of the British Kart Championships. How many people are you working with this weekend?
I don't actually know a number because it's several teams.
It's too many.
Several teams, so however many are in all the teams, and then 3 individual drivers.
Thank you very much. We'll let you be on your way.
Thank you.
That is Kirsty Hockley. Henry, let's go back. Did you have a nice dinner date?
Well, I mean, he's left me at the altar, did Josh Mercer. That steak is obviously a bit too expensive. Mind you, it's not as though I need one. Stefan De Resta.
How you doing?
How do you, young man?
Good, thanks.
Why are you here? You're here with Austin, aren't you?
Dropped a new helmet off this week for him.
Ah, the new Austin Oman crash helmet. Do we care to do the unveiling? Here we go. Let's have a look. Now,
it's been 17 years since I've been here. I was hoping you wouldn't recognise me.
Well, we're both very old. So, tell us exactly what you do now in the sport. You are?
Professional helmet painter.
Professional helmet painter. This is, Austin, coming over Butchers. Well, you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Right, talk about what did you ask for and has the man done a good job?
He's done an amazing job. It's you've got a bit of chrome on top. It's nice patterns all around it, and then you've got the AO, which has got like a nice glittery shade.
Oh, wait a bit. Look at that. Jonesy, have a look at this. Look at that. Even on the AO, a little bit of colouring there. And Austin, even though Austin is Scottish, he has got the Welsh manufactured crash helmet. All right. There we go. Good to see you back, Stefan.
Thanks very much.
You can't quite escape karting, can you?
Nah, I'll always be there. It's try to keep my dad away from it. It's the main thing.
Well, now your dad was here. He was with was it your niece?
Yeah, no, it was his granddaughter type thing. So it was like a step niece for me.
Okay, fair enough. And there's Scott Golling. Scott Golling is mechanicking for Jayan Prakash. Jayan Prakash will start tomorrow's pre-final in Micromax in pole position.
We will, yeah.
Now, Jayan's been on a bit of a roll lately. Winner of the last round of the British Championship at Kimbolton with you on the spanners.
Yeah.
So that's 1-0 to Scott Gollings. And then, when Dave Tooley turned up, Jayan went and won the International Trophy at Le Mans, 1-1, and won last weekend at Kartmasters, 2-1. So you've got to equalise. You can't let Dave Tooley beat you, Scott.
No, that's right. We'll see tomorrow.
We'll see tomorrow. Okay. Ceol Lynch is somewhere out there. Let's have a look at what Ceol's got to say. Thank you very much, Sam Pollock. Now you can put your radio back on. There we go. Right. Ceol is... she's found a couple of people from Richardson Chassis Engineering. Last year, the RCE chassis was the only British-built chassis in the British Championship. This year, with the return of the Project One brand, we have got the Apollo carts as well as RCE. Ceol, behold, Ceol, who have we got?
Thank you very much. Now we're speaking to, it's got to be one of the youngest mechanics out here today. 12 years old, you are, Reese. Who are you mechanicking this weekend?
No one actually, I'm just helping run the team. RC, so yeah, hopefully we can do well.
Okay, and who have you got with you here right now? I don't think this dynamic is actually as of this weekend, is it?
No.
Okay, who have we got here?
Elliot Hitch.
Now, you are racing this weekend in micro. How's it going?
Good. In the first heat, I started 23rd, had bad quali, and finished 13th. And in heat 2, I had that much top end, so I finished like 17th.
Whilton Mill is a circuit that a lot of you drivers know a lot about. There's club championships that you can do here to gain a lot of experience. What's your experience with Whilton Mill?
Well, this championship is one of the best, is by far the best championship in this country.
Absolutely, thank you. Now, Reese, back to Reese. What are your advice to the RCE team this weekend? What's the dynamic in the awning?
Got to win.
Got to win?
Yeah.
Is there any drivers in there in particular that you think can win this weekend?
In the E10 we've got 3 of them. Heath, Smith, Buddy Hugo and Ansel Murray, which come top 3 in every session today. So we've got a good chance in that. Freddie Baker and Caden Hanley. In the Micromax we have got Logan Edwards as well, but it's his first time in the championship and first year. So see what we can do.
Absolutely, it's looking good for the RCE lot. Best of luck for the two of you this weekend. Let's move straight back along to Henry.
Right, there's Stefan De Resta, just checking to see what he's going to be on. Also from north of the border, Leon Hasty. Leon, we last saw you, I last saw you finishing an amazing runner-up at the Le Mans, the Rotax International Trophy at Le Mans. Now, for a first-year senior driver, there was 126 seniors, and you were P2. That must... Pardon? 3, sorry. I thought they managed to boot out one of the French, but they obviously didn't manage to do that. That's probably the highlight of your first season as a senior so far?
Yeah, it was really good actually at Le Mans. I did do it last year, but it was like still
mid.
Yeah, junior racing, so not very smart. But this year it was good. Started off the week quite well. I was quite excited for it, like most of the year. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't win, but I was quite quick. So
quite quick. And today?
Yeah, probably not as fast as I'd like, but the racing's still there. In the second heat we had a bit of a crash, so and then it's so
the wee crash.
Yeah, and it's so close, like you can't really gain anything after it. So once I was there, that's kind of where I ended. So
tomorrow we start the pre-final from.
I'm actually not sure. I've not really looked.
Casual. Not even bother. We can still win no matter where we start, correct?
Yeah, basically. I just take it as it comes.
Hey, take it as it comes. Excellent. Right. Let's move up the paddock. Thanks, Leon.
That's fine. Thank you.
No problems at all. Right. There's hello. Right, that's Leon's mum. Yeah, Craft Motorsport, now known as Potenza Engines, and good luck to Lewis Gilbert. He's racing in the British Touring Cars this weekend at his home track of Knock Hill. Well, Ceol, there is like Alley 1, a lot of the big guns, but then around here we have got a few more awnings that are more my cup of tea. An easy up, a dad, a lad, a cart, some chairs, and well, a plain white crash helmet. Where's the food?
At the back.
At the back. And this is Samir Paul?
Yep, that's right, yeah, and Junior Rotax. Yeah.
Junior Rotax. So you race as a privateer, correct?
Yep.
Talk about the challenges of racing as a privateer in the British, I was going to say the British Touring Car Championship. No, that's Lewis Gilbert. The British Karting Championship.
This weekend, as you can see probably, this weekend's been quite a struggle for me, because obviously privateer. So finding the setup and everything, getting the rear end right, front end right and everything, is quite a struggle.
Yeah, and is it just literally you and your dad? Let's have a chat with let's have a chat with Dad. Right, Dad. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
You are. It's what, 6 o'clock at night. You've got half a go-kart. Sweat pouring off you. You really love karting, don't you?
Yeah, I do it for my son. He loves it, so I want to carry on with him as long as he wants. Yeah.
I mean, when you come to a round of the British Championship, every driver, every driver wants to win every single race they enter, correct?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But obviously, you come to Whilton Mill or you come to a round of the British Championship and you realise that a victory for you, what would equate to a win for you? What position would be like winning for you tomorrow?
Getting into the final and getting maybe top 30, top 20, if you can, yeah.
Yeah. Every time you do beat one of the teams, how much extra satisfaction is there?
Oh, lots of satisfaction, lots of pleasure we feel when we beat a team or something.
And it's just you two, yes?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I want to say, so one thing that, as a dad, do you find the time at the circuit more rewarding, or the time going up and down the motorways together, chatting in the van? What's more memorable for you?
Most memorable is spending all the time here with him. Yep. So obviously, I only started 4 years ago. On my own, I had a background of software. So from software to this particular thing, it was very difficult. But I'm getting hang of it now. So we're getting there slowly and steadily. We will get
slowly and steadily, and enjoying it.
Enjoying it, that's the most important thing. Because he's enjoying it, I'm loving it.
There we go. So there we go. Family time. Right. Ceol has crept, or rather rushed, round the corner. She's with another Scotsman, boys and girls. Ceol Lynch. We've got a plethora of Scottish drivers, or from the Scottish team at least. Who have we got, Ceol?
Thank you very much. Now, speaking of Lewis Gilbert, we've got, right from his team, Thomas Jackson. Before we start, are you cheering him on this weekend at Knock Hill?
Yeah, I hope he does pretty good at Knock Hill. He's never been there before, I don't think.
Now, we're going to casually walk this way, as if this is where you're meant to be going. Thomas Jackson, how is your weekend going so far at Whilton? I'm not going to spoil it, but I don't think it's going perfectly for you, is it?
No, in quali my axle moved and my brake stuck on, and in heat 1 I had a puncture, and in second heat I had another puncture.
Tomorrow is where it matters though, it's where you can turn that around. What's the plan with the team?
They've been good so far, I just hope it goes to plan tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Thomas. We'll let you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Henry, who have we got?
We have Sebastian Crawford in Micromax, the GSF car parts entry. We've got sponsor on wagon, sponsor on merch, at Seb Crawford Racing for fans, and a Lando Norris fan as well, by judging by the cap. How's it going? You are with Origin Motorsport, but you're the only driver in Micromax with Origin, aren't you?
No, my teammate over there.
The teammate over there. Ah, yes, Rio Pocock, the driver in exactly the same awning, with exactly the same, well, not exactly the same livery cart, but the same size cart. All right, so there's two of you in your awning. That still means that you struggle for teammates, so sometimes, doesn't it, in terms of help in the pack?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've only got one other teammate. I've got Rio, and then I've also got Max Harmit, but yeah.
Yeah, but you're the only sort of front-running driver, let's be fair.
Yeah.
8th last year. How did today go, and how is the season going, and where are we in the standings? What are we aiming for in the championship now at this point of the season?
We're still aiming for first.
But aiming is one thing. Where are we at the moment?
I don't know.
You don't know. A top 5 of the points?
No.
Top 10 of the points? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we got a seeded number last year. Thank you very much, Seb.
Yeah.
Final question. You're the first driver in the UK in the British Championship to run the Danro Aero suit. What do we find? How do we find that? Now, it's a serious question because a lot of people have been talking about the aero suit. Seb is using one. The difference between a regular race suit and an aero suit?
The difference is, the aero suit is a lot more aerodynamic.
Yeah, so can you feel that in the kart?
Yeah, because you can't feel like all of the wind dragging the suit around. It's just more like aerodynamic.
And you raced with it at Le Mans when it was 35 degrees. Yeah. At the end of the racing, did it keep you cooler?
I do think it kept me cooler than my other suit.
There we go. But you're not going to wear it at Wigan in November, are you? Where it's -2.
No.
No, thank you very much, Seb. Right, Gil, let's keep going down the second lane of the paddock. How are we doing? What are we learning?
We're learning that it's a Saturday night.
Saturday night, and we know that we're passing the R1 Racing tent, Alfie Gallagher's team, Alfie Racing. We're coming up to Hunter Motorsport from, that was a very, very bad northeastern accent. I'm sorry to the People's Republic of Tyne Weir. Last week, we saw Sam Pollitt Racing. They scored their first GP plate last week. So did Hunter Motorsport with Jackson Hilton in Minimax. We can speak to Ewan Charman's dad. Here we go. At the end of a long, hard, stressful day, putting your son's wagon back together every time he goes out and smashes it up. Hello, by the way.
Hello, how are you?
This is Mrs. Charman.
It's Mrs. Charman.
Okay, Mrs. Charman. You're lesser spotted, Mrs. Charman.
Lesser spotted. I try and hide.
Try and hide generally from karting?
Yes, mostly. Mostly.
Just because
it's damage limitation.
Yeah, and I find that when people enter a karting paddock, they suddenly turn into really, really nice, kind, stress-free people, don't they? There's no aggro or anything like that in the paddock, is there?
No, not at all. Not at all. No.
No. And I mean, because I can imagine that your husband here, when Ewan when Ewan wakes up and chooses destruction over talent, I can imagine that the stress levels from dad-stroke mechanic can be raised quite highly.
No, definitely not. They're always very level.
Always very heavy. Yeah, absolutely. What was I possibly thinking, Mr. Charman? That when thousands of pounds of damage to karts being done, that you don't mind at all, do you?
No, it's a breeze, isn't it? It's okay.
It's
when ambition overcomes ability, is what you meant. Yeah.
Ambition equals ability. But today the track is very, very bumpy. As a mechanic, how do you prepare the chassis for a track that is so abrasive?
Well, luckily I leave that all to Alfie Lawrence and he prepares the kart. But we've had a good day today. It's just been consistent. We haven't really touched the kart all weekend, which is good. It's a bit like Kart Masters was last week as well. So, when it's going well, you just leave it alone. So, yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Excellent, thank you very much. As you can see in the Hunter Motorsport paddock, there are a few people now. Hello, we got a couple here. Ceol, I want to speak to a nan. We're going to speak to a karting nan, and it is Ryan White's nan. Now, I was told, this is Ryan White's dad, Ryan is in juniors. I was told that you normally come to every meeting, is that right?
I do, yes.
But you didn't come to Le Mans for the International Trophy. What happened?
It was just so, like...
French.
Minute. No, well, yes. But, no, it was, like last minute, and we've got a garage, and John was at work, so we couldn't make it.
Now...
I would normally have come.
As a family member, when you can't, how you're used to coming to karting, you can watch Ryan and live every lap with him. Yes. And as a grandmother, do you live every lap like, come on, or do you sort of hide behind,
No, I was like that with Paul.
Oh, when Paul raced, you were the come on.
Yes. No, I would hide behind the vans.
Is that because he's nuts?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, it's motorbike. Oh, well, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
Motorbikes, all my family have, and when it was watching my child, it was totally different to watching my brother and watching my father. But now, I think with Ryan, I've been with him since he was small, and I let him take the worry and the things. I still worry. Don't get me wrong. I still worry, but no, I'm not as bad as what I could be or what I was. No.
So when you're not here and you're watching the live stream, how do we cope watching the live stream? Is that where you do anything to like rip the TV open to be there?
Yes, basically yes. I shout at the television like most people.
Well, you're shouting at me and Andrew Mather normally, aren't you?
Yeah, normally.
Shut up, you stupid pair of idiots! Focus on the driving.
Yes, I can't. I don't like it when he's not at the front or near the front.
Because you can't see him.
You can't see him. And I think, what's he doing? What's happened?
There we go. Well, we don't have to worry about that this weekend. How has it gone for Ryan? Sorry to speak to Paul.
Okay. Yeah. I forget where he qualified. We were lucky in qualification because we had a few guys roll out and didn't get a lap in. Or got penalties. So I think he qualified in 7th, and then he's had 10ths, 2 top 10s, I think. 10th and 10th.
And that's not bad for a first year as a junior.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, he says through gritted teeth. He said
the classes in the smaller classes, so there is always an expectation to do better. Yeah.
No problem at all. Right, thank you very much, Hunter Motorsport. There is one quick word, Kai Hunter. Very, very quickly, Kai. You and your brother Reese, you got your first GP plate last weekend. How proud are you of, number one, your brother, and number two, the work the whole family have done building the team and finally getting a British Grand Prix win?
Yeah, it was quite nice. I mean, we don't get this often, and I don't think we'll probably get it for a long time again, but yeah, it was pretty special.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Harris Barber, Oscar Kenny, you've got this, you're retaining drivers, which is really key because you've got the same drivers year in, year out. Yes, you get some that come and go and you're building the program slowly, but I think when you've got talent in the awning that you're used to, you can nurture that, and you stayed with Dan Holland Racing for many, many years. There's a benefit to that, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, if you build relationships with people, you trust them a bit more, so everything becomes a bit more natural with the whole racing bit. So I think if you can build on that and you trust everyone that's around you and you trust the equipment, I think it becomes a lot easier.
Okay, thank you very much, Kai.
Thanks.
Didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything at all about Kai. But no, genuinely, Kai and his brother Reese working incredibly hard. You know racing. You've raced. You know what drivers go through when they're trying to build something, and especially you know what a team goes through. You know people that help run teams and what have you. What's the stress levels like for somebody that, behind the scenes running one of these karts?
I would say it's the same as the drivers. I think whatever those drivers care about, the team cares just as much, if not more, because it's not only team reputation, but they've got parents that put a lot into their kids. And I think it's something that is portrayed a lot within this paddock. We've got Liam Atkins Racing right here, off the back of a good kart masters for them. We've got the likes of Evolution, where you see how strong the dad and lad bonds are between like Freddie Lloyd. Evolution off the back of a brilliant weekend. Double GP plate for Freddie Lloyd. We've got Thule Motorsport down here as well. These are all teams that show that perfectly, Henry.
I mean, we talk about the way that karting has changed. You've got Strawberry Racing, huge articulated lorry. KR Sport, huge articulated lorry. Dan Holland Racing in the paddock, have got the biggest awning I've ever seen. MLC Motorsport have now joined the whole articulated lorry. So that's the way that to be a successful team now, you almost need that level of infrastructure, because I've been in the MLC truck. There's areas for the drivers to have their debrief. You've got laptop stations, computer stations, and what have you. We're coming towards the end of our Saturday evening stroll through Daventry. But what we've got coming up now, this is still what karting to me is personified. And that is, at the end of the Saturday, you're sitting down, drivers, parents, family members, all just having a beverage. Yes, I can smell a barbecue, which is good, tick, tick, tick. Karts now getting ready to go to bed for the evening. This is Guy Cunnington racing, ladies and gentlemen. Ceol. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, you go and find some of the people that make the waft happen, and I will find some of the people that make the whole look of Guy Cunnington racing happening. So this is Guy's brother, and you run Traction Media, is that correct?
Correct, yeah, absolutely.
So you're responsible for the overall branding and look of the team?
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of teams that I do work for, but obviously GCR is a big customer next door to Guy, our workshop. So yeah, the overall look.
Well, you are his brother.
I am, that helps. But it's good because I can trial new products on him, and it doesn't matter if it goes wrong, does it?
no, but I mean, so I'm gonna. Ow! That was the sound of a 45-year-old man with bad knees. When Guy set up his own team, what was your? We talk about branding, how critical driver profiles, driver brand names are in this sport. When Guy set up the team, what was your role and what was your brief to make the team look how it looks, and why the colours?
So the colours, Guy's original helmet, which was painted a long time ago, was in these almost originally supposed to be Tony Kart colours. Guy was racing for Strawberry at the time. So Guy's helmet was converted into the sticker kit, so it does match. And then the brief was, we wanted a name that wasn't a Guy Cunnington Racing originally, we wanted a different name. But the thing we were marketing was Guy's sort of driver development and coaching. And then we obviously came up with the triangle logo, wanted something a bit different, an icon. So it was a bit of a free-for-all, but it was good fun. And the triangle does have a meaning behind it, but it's quite a bit different to some other people. So.
Well, okay, we'll let that meaning escape. We'll let that. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you.
Right, let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. Literary review. Who's reading? I can't read, but Shield of Sparrows. Who's the lady reading this?
Matteo Palazzo's mum.
Matteo Palazzo's mum over there reading Shield of Sparrows. I'm sure other books are available. And probably better. Ceol, we're now with the literary corner is over. Who have we got?
Thank you very much, Henry. Now, what we don't see a lot of in this paddock that often is drivers who have just come in from not too much prior experience. I'm with Max Douthwaite from Junior Rotax. Now, Max, you're in a different position. You are pretty new to karting as a whole. You've come in this year. I mean, you know it yourself. You're up against drivers who have been within this paddock for years. Talk us through how your experience has been this year as a whole, joining.
So we've had a really good start. We've had an unfortunate heat today, but we go again tomorrow and see what we can do. I think the drivers are really good and it's really hard competition, which is good to learn from and always learning. So we've never had a day where we've not learned anything, and that's really good.
Now, you're with Guy Cunnington Racing. Guy is a former champion in his own right. How do you think that helps you as a team, really, experience-wise and advice-wise, really?
So the kart setups are always smack bang on. There's nothing I can ever say where we complain. We've now got our own engines, which are really good. So we've got the power, we've got the setups. So Guy's really good at helping me driver coaching. So I've learned really quick, and we've been out racing 1-to-1. So we've been learning moves and defending. So it's been really good.
Now, you came from indoor karting. What's your experience at Whilton Mill overall?
So we've done a few days here. It's been fun. It's a really bumpy track. We're supposed to be quite good here, but we're struggling at the moment, but we're getting there, so not much else.
Well, this is the perfect opportunity to reset and go again tomorrow. What's the game plan for tomorrow?
Just go out, have fun, see how many moves we can do, and see if we can get ourselves in the finals, the main goal.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Right. Thank you.
It's good to get some insight, Henry, isn't it? From not only the drivers that have kind of been in the championship for years running at the front, but also the ones that are coming in with an extra challenge almost.
Yeah, indeed. Well, that's it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, well, rather, because you'll be seeing this as an Alpha Live exclusive on the Alpha Live YouTube channel. Tomorrow, we have the pre-finals and we have the all-important finals. It's not just the penultimate round of the Vera Tools British Championship, it's the first point scoring round for the E-Plate in every class. There are Grand Finals tickets, Rotax Grand Finals tickets available in E10, there are 2 of them. In Mini Max, Junior Max and Senior Max, there's a ticket each. So 5 tickets. The rules are quite simple. The driver that scores the most championship points here and the last doubleheader at Silverstone, so 3 rounds, 2 weekends, wins the E-Plate, the English Championship, and for the first time ever in the history of the E-Plate, a ticket to the Grand Finals. It's like a championship within a championship, which means there's a lot for us to unpick and to keep our eyes on. We also will crown our first 2026 Vera Tools British Kart Champion tomorrow in E10. Can Ansel Murray do it? You have not been a part of the championship where you have crowned a British champion before, have you?
Absolutely not. I cannot wait for it. And to be fair, so far in E10 this year, Ansel Murray has been pretty dominant, so it will be interesting to see, now they've had a little bit of a break, what kind of the other drivers are able to bring to the table here at Whilton.
Yeah, Caden Hanley being one. He's crossed the line first, but just can't quite cross the line without receiving a penalty. So his first win, I'm sure, is coming. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for joining us. Andrew Mather and myself will be on commentary tomorrow. Ceol Lynch will be presenting the show and bringing you all the up-to-date information from the pits and trackside. Well, event number 7, Paddock Show number 7 of the year is in the books. Thank you very much for joining us.
See you tomorrow.